after her breakup with Herlin Proctor,
Magda.
like कि okay, now तो I need to focus on my novel, because while she was with Herlin she started writing book which Herlin was guiding her with. So वो अपना काम करने लग जाती है और ज़्यादा लिखने लग जाती है, पूरा प्रॉपर लिख के वो जोएन को बताती रहती है कि लिसन आई हैव रिटन दिस मच सो हाउ डज इट वर्क एंड ऑल दैट. आफ्टर अ पॉइंट उसका पूरा का पूरा जो नॉवल है वो फुल बन जाता है. तो शी इज़ लाइक कि अच्छा मैं अपने बॉस को दे देती हूँ ये चीज़. बॉस को जाके वो देती है अपना राइटिंग एंड शी टेल्स हिम यू नो प्लीज़ देखना कि कैसा है. मैंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, ये सब किया करके. देन ही सेज ओके फाइन आई विल चेक इट आउट. So and he does check it out. He does check it out and he comes back and he's like, you know, this book that you have written is so good and you know let's meet for dinner, because that day lunch का तो was not possible because उसके बहुत सारे meetings थे. He says कि dinner के लिए meet करते हैं. This boss name is Barry. Now Barry, as Magda knows, he's a married man because you know he's wearing his ring. So she knows him as to be a married man. So when he asks him out for dinner, she gets violated again. She's like, you know, how can he being a married man, how can he ask me out for dinner? So she decides to leave the job. She goes back in her room and she decides I'm not going to come back and all. So when Barry realizes she hasn't come back after lunch, he goes to her place wherever she used to stay and he asked her, have I, you know, violated you in any way? Did I do anything wrong? And she says, you know, I always took you for a married man. I always took you as for a person who loves his family and everything. But why would you, being a married man, why would you ask me out for dinner? Then he tells her, you know, my wife died 2 years back, but I still wear this engagement ring. I still wear the marriage ring because I'm working at a place where I meet with women and other people also, and I didn't want to think of me otherwise that I'm trying to take undue advantage or I'm trying to say something otherwise. So I didn't want that to happen. That's why I never took it off. But my wife died 2 years, 3 years back, and I have 2 kids, but I never meant to violate you. So she's like, oh, okay. Then she realizes it was her fault, and then she says, okay, I'm gonna go out for dinner. And it was just business. जब book उसने लिखी थी उसी के ऊपर ही था उनका पूरा meeting. Their story also started. Now they started spending more time, and they grew fond of each other. So much so that Barry asked her to meet his family.